there ever going to be a time where you're going to do a Rob Halford, Judas Priest, and ride your bike onto the stage?
I look at that clip from time. I've only seen Judas Priest one time, but that part just really intrigued me. I was like, yeah.
So I'm excited.
Yeah, I did. And to me, in my, completely non-professional opinion, there's the talent, there's the dedication, and there's a tiny, just like the Salt Bay of luck. There's a little bit of luck.
There's got to be.
You know what I mean? It's like,
I think that's more manifestation and belief.
Yeah.
Like you guys have already done it. It's already exists.
Yeah.
What's the meaning of Ambika, and is it from the religion you're from?
Yeah, so Ambika means mother or little mother in Sanskrit, which is Hindi, like ancient Hindi. And she is a character in an even bigger part of Vedic scripture called the Mahabharata. The Bhagavad Gita, which is like the main text that Hare Krishnas are always reading from and learning, sort of comparable to like the Bible or the Torah. The Bhagavad Gita is just a piece out of the whole Mahabharata. So there's so many like stories and tales. There's like an epic tale. And so my name, Ambika, she is one of the people in the story.
Nice.
Welcome everyone to Our Town Podcast, coming to you from the Cedar Stream studio space in beautiful downtown Renton. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, share if you can, and review if available. We'd love to hear from you, so comment below and tell us how we're doing. Hit the like and subscribe button to never miss an episode. And don't forget to visit our-townpodcast.com for all the links. Join the members only section of the website or sign up on Patreon. And now, here they are, the boys of Our Town Podcast.
Shagga loaves. Who's hungry? Yes, it's us, Our Town Podcast. Welcome to another exciting edition, Our Town Podcast.
extraordinary.
Coming to you from the Cedar Stream Studios in beautiful and historic edible downtown Renton, Washington. Boys, episode 180 something. We're a little lost. I think it's 80. Did we decide 84, 85, somewhere in there?
84, I think.
I think.
All right.
And we do have a special guest coming in tonight. The very talented, friendly, sweet, intelligent Ambika
Yeah, it's just a
from the
doer.
band
Yep.
Distest, Seattle's own hardcore punk rock band. We're very happy to have her in and chat with her about the music,
Yeah, I'm super excited.
her upbringing, all that good stuff.
Yeah. What can we squeeze?
What
from
can
the
we
mind
squeeze?
of
Yes,
Ambika?
we need some Ambika squeezings. That sounds weird. In the meantime, boys, if you're not feeling safe, just yell out, ouch, which is the safe word.
Okay.
It's going to be a little bit of a deja vu for you because we tried this once before. But if you're not feeling good at home, just hit pause, yell out, ouch,
Ouch.
take a little break, have a saltine cracker with some Cheese Whiz.
Make your bed.
Make your bed. That's
Oh, yeah.
a healthy. Open some
Yeah,
windows.
yeah.
Some windows.
Get some
fresh
air in. Stand outside in the sun for a couple of minutes. Don't stare at the sun, but get a little vitamin D.
But do some sunbathing.
All that good stuff. And then hit play when you're ready to come back and join us. Boys, that's because during World War II, there was an Australian soldier. His name was Robert Jock McLaren.
Oh, he's a
And this guy was a badass. He was evading Japanese forces on the Philippine Islands, deep in their territory in the jungles, and he suddenly suffered appendicitis. And this guy, being the badass that he was, went ahead and took out his own appendix
What?
using a mirror and a combat knife.
Jesus.
Now, he did have some veterinarian skills, learnings before
Yeah.
the war.
I bet in his learnings they didn't show him
How to take your own appendicitis. Appendix out.
your own.
Your own. Took him about 4.5 hours by himself. He cut himself open, pulled it out, and then stitched himself out.
Yeah, because he's going from the backside, right?
I would think so.
Yeah. Gnarly. Yeah, as opposed to scooting a bunch of innards around.
Just moving it over. Let
There's
me
the
just
bread
yeah,
basket.
and not
What else
passing
is in
out.
It's insane.
Yeah, that's insane.
Jeff, you know a little something about
Oh man.
getting in that
I do.
frontal area
Yeah.
and the pain it
Oh,
causes.
that's
Jeff
looking pretty good.
just
Jeff.
recently had some
Yeah.
surgery.
Got a little bit of it looks like a leech.
Oh.
But it's just a pocket of fluid right now, and it's the staples didn't.
Yeah, should we
hold
put a
very
couple
well.
leeches on there? See what?
See what they can get out.
Well, when I was in the hospital, they did mention that I could put a little pinhole in it
Hey.
and
No,
make it
don't do
squirt, and it's
No.
it's leaked quite a bit in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But right now, it's got a pretty good membrane over it.
Yeah. But they have no worries about it. They're gonna
No, everything should be fine. It's going to be a fucked up scar,
yeah.
Oh,
but I mean, I'm alive.
yeah.
Chick
Yep,
stick
yep, yep.
scars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I hear.
That's what I hear too.
Anyway. Yeah, so this guy stitched himself up with jungle fiber. Jeff didn't have to do that, thankfully. But this
And
badass,
wasn't he in hostile territory?
yeah, he
at the
was
same
deep
time?
into the.
So he can't light a fire to make all his like tools.
Sanitary.
Sterile.
Yeah. Man. So this guy was captured twice by the Japanese. One time he escaped with another prisoner. It was a Chinese guy named Johnny Funk, which is a fantastic name.
It was a great name.
And made it to the beach and found a hollowed out log where he and Johnny Funk sailed away 270 miles across the Pacific into safe territory.
That's in a log.
Just in a log.
Oh man, this guy's hardcore, dude.
He was so feared by the Japanese that they put a 70,000 peso bounty on his head. The Japanese did to try to take him out. And then later in the war, he converted a whaling boat, a 26-foot whaling boat, into like a fast attack boat by putting on mortars and machine guns on it. And what he would do is in the daylight hours, he would sail into a port controlled by the Japanese, fuck everything up for about 5 minutes, and then get the hell out before the patrol boats could come and get him.
Man, legend.
Never got captured again, but the legend. I don't know why they don't have a movie about this
Well,
guy.
and whatever his immune system was doing, I want to shake its head.
Yeah. We need some of that blood, right? I want to drink your blood so I can live forever, dog.
Yes.
Man,
Yeah.
that's a special kind of human being.
That is
That's
a
pretty
crazy
special.
special human.
Yeah.
So Robert Jock McLaren.
Wow, he's a Mick. That's
Yeah.
a real dude.
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, so ouch if you're not feeling
Can you
safe.
say it in the ET accent?
Ouch, however you want to say it. E.T. phone home.
Man, ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was dainty though. He's the reverse of McLaren. I came to Earth. I'm hanging out
With my tiny little legs, eating recess pieces.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know that almost did him in. It's like he can't even handle Reese's peanut butter. It's like fucking poser.
Well, to be, after a bag of those, I might be a little.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
But they taste so good.
Ouch.
What were we joking about earlier? I need my processed food. Give me my processed food. Time capsule time, boys.
Oh yeah.
This is the part of the show where we throw in something into the time capsule
to
that
look
we either
back
want
on.
that we either want to forget about now and not think about for 20 or 50 years, or something in 20, 50 years we'd love to dig up and go, oh yeah, that was interesting.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
I remember
I
that.
remember that.
Yeah.
Who wants to jump in first?
I can go.
Do.
So I think it's what is our generation called? The
X.
Generation X. We're the X generation. And I'm not sure if we put this into the time capsule before, but there are so many things that we take for granted now with regard to technology.
Mhm.
Everything is on our phone.
Yeah.
It's in a one-stop shop place.
Yeah.
You can call people, you can email them, you can it'll cook your
Photograph
food for you.
them.
Yeah, you can turn your lights off in your home.
Yeah.
You can whatever. You can translate different languages into whatever. We had rotary dial phones,
Mm-hmm.
and we also had call waiting and cassette tapes,
Film
and
cameras.
8-tracks and film cameras,
Yeah.
and all these maps, all these things. And I really think it's important that we hurry up and start learning how to use those again for our younger generation, because everything's being passed off to us as something that can be convenient. Like I just bought a breakfast sandwich from TJ Mart, right?
Yeah, our sponsor.
Friend
Oh,
of the
yeah,
show.
sponsor of
Our
the show.
sponsor,
Yeah.
yeah.
Super friend.
And it was it's processed food, and it's really convenient. Threw it in the microwave. I mean, we had microwaves when we were growing up, but not when we were young kids.
No.
Not when
And
we
there
were.
wasn't
No, I
one in my
remember
house
getting the
until
first
I was
microwave.
a
Yeah.
teenager.
Yeah, teenager,
We were
right?
the same. Yeah.
So there's all these conveniences, but we're going to turn out like those fuckers on Wall-E.
Well, yeah, no lie. I see what you're saying. And
really.
we're also watching the acceleration of the commodification of everything,
Yeah.
right? So all information, all of these conveniences, right now, they might be accessible. Not for long. There's going to be more and more gateways in between,
Mhm.
costing. It's going to be the death of 1,000 cuts because each single thing is going to be a transaction.
Yeah.
Every single fucking thing.
Yeah, you're
It's gonna
gonna
be a transaction.
You're not gonna
Yeah.
own anything, and you're gonna love it.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How does that? How does
Yeah,
that
but
work?
I think we're not going to own anything, and there will be less and less we can do about it.
Right.
Yeah, the K-shaped economy is very real, people. It's very real.
Yeah.
Explain that. What is the K-shape?
The wealthy, there's a huge break. It's not the idea that a strong economy can rise. That rising tide will lift all boats.
Everybody,
No
yeah.
matter how eventually that is, that's just not even happening. It's like if you don't own now, it's going to be prohibitively difficult and expensive to own any real tangible thing very soon, right? Because the wealthy are just getting hyper wealthy.
And another.
And controlling.
Yeah, absolutely. How does the K play into that?
Well, instead of a line kind of doing this, which we would like to see, is the top leg of a K.
Right.
Right. It's kind of raising as we consume and consume and consume coal, hydropower, whatever we do to make electricity, all the consumption of it, so that we can make shit and have convenience, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All of that costs something.
Right.
Right. But
Right.
it's more and more and more getting out of regular, ordinary people's hands.
Yeah. So you've
The
got
production of that,
one
the
class
control of
going
that.
like this,
Yeah.
and another class going like that.
The ownership / control are getting wealthy while our economy is dying. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
And another issue in that whole world is that we've been talking about for the last 20 years or so, maybe longer, climate change. And it's like humans are causing all these problems, and we're using too much water or whatever, too many resources and cattle and all the things that create CO2. And we're going to tax everybody, and there's going to be a carbon tax and all that sort of thing. We're racing so fast to our demise with AI and these data centers. These data centers are not cheap to run, and they require lots of energy
And produce a bunch of heat, bro.
and produce a bunch of
Yeah,
heat. And now
yeah.
Elon Musk is talking about going to space, and that's the most efficient place where you can have data centers.
But the movement of the information slows down.
Yeah.
Because beaming that much information is much more difficult than running it in a line, right? In a fiber optic. Now a giant collection of fiber
In
optic
class.
cables.
Now
right?
you got to beam
Yeah,
down.
I don't know. I mean, technology's running fast.
Can you
and-
just stand in front of that Starlink beam and absorb it all? Like,
Yeah.
Just plug it in.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. And it's really difficult and expensive. I know we take it for granted, but that's because it really is subsidized many steps of the way
Yeah.
to launch a bunch of stuff into space. And they really have the idea of throwing sunlight on you when you
Nice.
requested, you subscribe to sunlight. Yeah, they just asked to be able to put up 50,000 satellites.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a lot. I think it's a pump and up scheme myself. But
Yeah. But what a cool concept.
yeah.
But a horrible one. Your neighbor's like having a party in their house,
yeah.
and you're like, can you keep it down there? It's no longer going to be. I don't give a fuck how loud you are,
Yeah,
but just could you turn the lights down?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 4 times as bright as the full moon.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's a trip, but we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, by getting back to tangible things, if you know how to read a map and read a compass and you know what I mean, you don't have to go too deep into it. You don't have to set up a pole so you can, determine the curvature of the fucking earth like Pythagoras.
No, but simple things.
Yeah,
that
skills that'll help you in life. Grow some food, talk to people,
tie a knot.
You know what I mean? Knots are a great skill.
Knots are a
Yeah.
good skill.
And they're good for your brain as well.
Oh, right.
Doesn't it feel good though that we're going to be in demand for the Utes?
Yeah. Finally, all my unk skills are going to pay off. Yeah.
How do I wash my clothes in the river?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Well, that's what we're going to be
Swimming
doing,
up.
David. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that leads me into like in that idea of having 50,000 satellites in the sky. I think Tesla already has, or Starlink already has like 50,000. Or
It's a lot.
they're shuffling them out there like just like little. So here's my conspiracy theory. We're getting pumped with all of this alien nonsense that's, oh yeah, they're coming. The aliens are coming. Disclosure, blah, 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 right? Well, the technology now exists to go ahead and put up really, have you seen the Chinese sophisticated drone shows?
Oh, you mean where
Super
all the drones get
sophisticated.
together and
Where there's 50,000 drones and it looks amazing. Can you imagine if you've got satellites that you can bring all to one spot, bring them all into one area, and then in the sky you can create any
the
sort
super
of
mothership or whatever,
or a battle or these other things that will freak people out and they won't know what the truth is because they saw it on TV or they saw it I saw it with my own eyes.
It'll be Independence Day for fake.
Yeah, it's basically a bunch of pixels in space that are spread apart a little bit, right? And then they can create whatever the fuck they want. They can actually create a television show for us in space with lights, right? Because it's just LED lights in space. You throw an LED light on each one of those satellites, and it's game over for everybody. They're going to be freaked out. So when the alien invasion happens, people, do not freak out and do not believe it.
Wait for a second.
Wait for a
immediately
second.
start humping the person next to you or something.
Well, do that.
As
long as it's consensual.
Yes.
Do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a strange world, and we've got to remember.
And they haven't given us, the tech lords haven't given us much reason to trust them not to pull some shenanigans.
No.
Right? It's like, we know they're gonna, because they're telling us they're gonna. Right?
Yeah,
so,
and then like you always say, Jeff, control comes from fear, right? If they keep us keep us in fear, then they have better control over us.
That's right. And in fear, I mean, in the Bible, in the Baba God Vita, whatever, Baba Dog Vita, what's that called? Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavad Gita.
It's a good book. Oh yeah.
I can't say it though. Or
it's been some time.
The Torah or whatever. The number one thing that's repeated in all of those texts is do not fear. Right? And that gets to the point of like understanding your own central nervous system and understanding how to calm that. Because once emotions get elevated and anger starts to happen or fear starts to happen, you shut off your prefrontal cortex and you stop thinking. And so staying calm and just looking at things for what they are, like, oh, okay, there's the aliens, right? I'll believe it once they come down and knock on my door.
Come and knock on my door.
But
be
man,
Elon
if I can,
Musk taking his face off to reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I can give anybody any advice, it would be learn how to control your central nervous system, learn how to grow some food, stay calm. There's nothing to fear. Worry is a waste of time. And I hope for the best for humanity, and that we can pull it together and make it happen.
Nice.
There's those kids.
Those
There
kids.
they
Those
are.
crazy
Friend of the
kids.
show. Distest for the win.
I would say that the Old Testament's probably full.
Yeah, you
full
know,
of
there's plenty of like you fear God and
Fire and brimstone.
yeah.
Yeah, that's in there too.
Well, because I mean, I don't mean to paint too weird of a picture, but idea sets, religions, mythologies, etc., are often used as control tactics.
Mhm.
And so sometimes, after all the distillation, I mean, believe it or not, the Bible we read today is not the same Bible that was around, say,
right? Yeah.
you know.
Well, and also the oral tradition for
Yeah.
how many hundreds of years before
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
written down. But I did find out something interesting. And Mike, you're a student of religion of sorts and cats that I never thought of before. So Adam and Eve not being the first people. They were created to be the caretakers of the Garden of Eden.
Yeah, that's
And
fairly
that-
well understood, except
Okay.
by people who
Yeah,
don't think about it.
I
Because
didn't think about
yeah.
it because I was just like, in my head, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, Adam and Eve, first people. But then in my brain, I'm like, well, who was Cain marrying?
yeah.
You know,
and
kind
remember,
of thing.
you know, Adonai, I guess, was a local deity. And they talk about that in the book as well, right?
Yeah,
So,
for sure. But
yeah,
then
he didn't become
yeah.
God of gods until, I mean,
much later.
centuries later.
Yeah, and it was, and then it does mention as he's, creating the universe and all the things in it and light and all that stuff, he creates man as well. But he, so kind of that separate thing, because I don't want to get too deep into it, but my whole thing was, why bother with Adam and Eve if you're all knowing and you know Noah's coming later with a big fuck off flood?
Yeah, they don't really talk about the omnipresence of God in the same way like we think of time.
Yeah.
They don't really talk about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyway,
in the same sense.
get off my...
Yeah, that's what science fiction's for, bro.
Yeah.
Don't get the religious text or stuff like
Hey,
that.
go ahead and text me your comment your I'm going to hell stuff. Let me know, because I'm learning, man. I'm learning every day different stuff.
Oh yeah, no, and there's much value to be
There
found
really
in these
is.
things.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
But I'd say this in all things. If it controls us and diminishes us, it's not that.
Not for us.
Right? Yeah. If you can name it, if you can right, it's not the thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right? If it holds you back, it's not the thing.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's important for us to understand that. Well, this is my opinion. That I can't speak for anybody out there. I just can't. But I believe we're all God, and I believe that God is experiencing itself through us and our experiences, and we have a job to do to learn about love and compassion and empathy and understanding and authenticity and looking at things for just what they are. And when you have conflicts with people, it's the inability for someone to just calm down. And I've been there myself. I know what it's like, but it's so much more powerful when we just observe things and detach from things and not jump onto emotions. So God knows everything, right? But he doesn't know the emotions, and he doesn't know what it actually feels like. So he created this universe for us to come to Earth and to potentially experience all the things. And everything is happening everywhere all at once. There is no time either. Time seems like a linear thing, but science is proving that trillions and infinite amount of universes exist all at one time potentially, and that depending on our choice, we have free will. Every choice we make is like the bug that went ka-choo, right? Or the butterfly effect. We have a choice to be kind. We have a choice to be evil, right? When we have those thoughts, we have the power to revise those thoughts and make them good. But if you want to be on the side of evil or you want to be on the side of good, that's your choice. You can play around in that. You'll go to jail. You'll die. You'll, become
Or
president.
you'll disrupt somebody else's wheel. right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're going to disrupt the state of time, right? And so I think we're splitting off into these little things. Every time I do something, right, that's a different movement than what I could have done on a different experience where I just went with my head, right? But those things of every single one of these things are happening, and we're seeing all of this, and it looks really, really, really fucking real. But 99% of what we see, we don't see. 99% of the electromagnetic spectrum that exists is unseeable. We only see this little teeny tiny, or perceive it with all of our senses. But the pixels that we're seeing, this 30 frames per second kind of consistent thing, the double split experiment and the Schrodinger's cat and the entanglement thing all kind of points to nothing really is happening until you observe it, right? Our consciousness is what's projecting out onto the world. And so it would be good for us to every day try to do a good deed so that other people can see us and so on and so forth. So,
and there's no downside to such things anyway. You don't even have to be a creature of faith to recognize that there's still value in doing good.
Yeah.
And it feels so much better.
Yeah.
I've been conflicted on that for years as far as what am I supposed to do? Right? I know intrinsically what right and wrong is, right? I'm an empath. I feel people's emotions. I sense little tiny little hand gestures like Charles is doing right there, right? All those things are part of what I feel when I'm around people. I feel all their little foot taps and eye movements and twitches and stuff. So going along in life, I was a little shit when I was a kid. I did all kinds of dumb shit, right? Because I didn't learn by just someone telling me what to do. I learned the hard way. I had to put my hand on the hot plate because it didn't make sense to me. Like, what's hot? It's like teaching numbers to a kid when they're 5. All right, this shape means 5, right? Where in like Montessori school, you sit and you see 5 beads and you see 10 beads or single beads and then 10 beads. And then you have 100 beads and then you put 10 of those together and it makes 1,000 beads, right? So you actually see what the quantity of a 5 or 10 or 1,000
and
are.
so that those symbols, the numbers, are an explanation of that.
An explanation.
A way that we can communicate what those sums are with the
yeah.
It's cool. Yeah, no.
Yeah. So life is
But our brains can change as time goes on, and we trick ourselves if we think they don't, right? So a youthful brain learning languages, including mathematics and numbers and all that kind of stuff, that's still working those same. And neither of those are inherent in the creature. Language isn't inherent. It's an ability of humans. It's not inherent in us. We have to teach it and learn it, right?
Yep.
Mathematics, same thing. We can understand and see these things, kind of conceptualize these really difficult things and make up shit on whiteboards. You know what I mean? But they're not inherent to the creature. So that I could see where difficulty is also inherent, right?
Inherent, yeah.
Because it's paving new brain pathways.
It is.
TM.
Nice.
Yeah. So things are better than we think they are, and I would hope that in this time's capsule, we could all get together on the same wavelength and bring our frequencies up a little bit and not be so angry all the time. And you can look at something for its worst, or you can err on the side of it going bad, or you can err on the side of it going good. Which one would you like it to do? And what does erring on the side of it going bad ever do for you? It doesn't serve you well, right? So if that doesn't serve you well, then let's not spend any time thinking about that. Let's see how it could go well. Let's have our imagination back. Let's be creative. That's what we are. We're creators.
Yeah, not a reactor.
Not a reactor.
Yeah, but it is important to be prepared.
Sure.
Prepared's different, but to
yeah.
sit and continually
Ponder
and spiral, those things are unhealthy and do us no good. If you want to think about something, try to think about it going well. And if you think about things that could go wrong, think about how to make it better.
Yeah.
Right. And stay positive, right? Be positive to other people, smile, hug one another, stay in groups, unify. All those things are super important.
Yeah, it might be time to get our in-house philosopher
Well,
back.
he's got a lot going on right now.
He's getting married on Saturday.
So good.
I don't know when he's going. I know he's going on a boat trip for honeymooning. I don't know when that's happening.
Where's he going?
I don't know. He's
something
probably somewhere.
Yeah, wasn't he on like a catamaran?
That's what they do.
Like
So years ago, Amelia's family, it's kind of like a timeshare. They bought into this catamaran thing. So many times a year they get to go out on this trip and they select, this year we're going to go to the Caribbean.
Right.
This year we're going to the South Pacific. This year we're going to whatever. So
the place the terror was built.
That's my dream, is to go
it'd be
have
cool.
a 70-foot or a 50-foot catamaran and just sail around the world.
Yeah, and
so stable.
Yeah,
they're incredible.
They're
incredible.
Yeah.
And these come with like a cook.
Yeah.
Like a chef.
It's got a captain and a first mate, and they cook for you fresh fish right out of the ocean.
Yeah.
Booze.
How many
served.
is it themselves?
I
Just
think
themselves, or is it like 4 or 5 couples?
I think it's like 4 couples.
Which
that
is
go.
great.
Yeah. Nobody's mad.
Nobody's mad about that. Yeah. That's a dream.
Yeah.
So probably a 70 or 75.
Yeah.
We salute you, Kyle.
Yeah, salute you. But you got to get on the show and let's chat. Let's talk.
Yeah.
What's happening in the world?
Come on, Kyle.
Yeah. We'll get him out.
Charles, what about you? What
I don't, wait. What do you got? Going into the time capsule. I just I want to do a little positivity and then rant a tiny bit on it. So a lot of the polls are showing that there's a large rejection of this sort of ultra right wing pathway that we've been kind of forced down.
Yes.
Manipulated.
In fact, I think some of the polls I read today favor the other party by 8%. What does that mean for individual races? It's still going to be a hard fought Congress and a hard fought Senate and all that stuff. Democrats are expected to pick up, I think, 5 seats in the House, and it's still maybe 50-50 in the Senate, just based on the way, when races are run, Texas and Georgia and all these crazy places that could flip, could not flip, may status quo, all that stuff. But the energy seems to be on the opposite side of the fascist stuff that's happening, which is encouraging. My only rant is, and I'm looking forward to know, as a political science fascinated person, took tons of political science in college, all that stuff. All that stuff's fascinating to me, regardless of who wins. But I do want to rant a little bit because, 2 years ago, it was like the memory of people of this country is so fucking fickle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That, they threw in a guy who may not have been the greatest president of all time, but started things on a trajectory, I think, in the right direction.
Yeah, especially coming out of COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then because they couldn't see the bigger picture, whatever it is, they went a completely opposite direction 4 years later. Mm-hmm. And now 2 years later, the boat is turning again.
Yeah.
We can't 2 years from now turn the boat again. We need to get some time to fix this shit.
Yeah.
So,
agreed. It's going to take an awful lot of effort over a lot of time.
Yeah.
And that's only if the opposition party next time around doesn't just sink the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, our opposition party is the worst on the planet.
Yes.
It's just like, man.
Yeah.
Now's the time to just be talking the talk.
Yeah.
Right. But they're so busy shooting at each other.
I know.
You know what I mean? It's like,
I know.
And because overall there's not a lot they can do. The way our system is set up on a federal level is it really does take the majority.
Yeah.
And if you're in the minority, there is very little you can do.
Yeah.
Right. But you can talk shit. You still have you have thousands and thousands and thousands of microphones in Washington, D.C.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's like it's not that hard to message.
This is the plan. This is the way forward.
The plan.
This is how we're going to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm so disappointed.
Yeah.
And I think I've been disappointed.
I know.
For 30 years or more.
Yes.
That they just.
Yeah, I know.
It's like it's like a cataract that just snuck up on us.
Yeah.
And we ended up, we were blind to it.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, why can't I see?
Yeah.
And then you got to like take that cataract out, and that's not an overnight procedure. You got to schedule it. You got to do all these things.
Yeah.
As a metaphor,
And I look at, we look at stuff, and it's like, over the past 30 years, where have the good the high paying blue collar jobs gone? Where are the unions at?
Well, we ship
who let those unions
everything.
get fucked?
Well,
globalization.
Well, yes, but who signed on to that, like NAFTA, et cetera, all these kind of trade agreements that really did. And nobody got penalized when they started shipping those jobs.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because the profits remained high. And it was, I hate to say it, man, it was the Clintons and the third way Democrats.
Yeah.
Because they said, no, we're not going to go to labor anymore. We're going to push back on labor because we believe in these types of agreements, right? These globalization agreements, which have brought us the cheapest shit humans have ever seen, ever.
Yeah.
We have, and the logistics of it all, besides when the pandemic came along, we've been shipping. It just wasn't this way beforehand.
No,
it wasn't. But
it's
that came at a cost. That came at the cost of the future of the middle class in the United States.
That's right.
Right? It's like, and China still could have developed their middle class. It didn't have to cost us ours.
Right.
That was a series of choices by policymakers.
Right.
Of both parties.
Doing that, and at the same time, reducing taxes on corporations and the rich so that middle class has to pay more.
Yeah. Or you just run up the bill. You just run up the bill. We didn't have $40 trillion in national debt then. Right. And there's zero reason to have that today. It's a series of choices. Right. We do need a real opposition party. We do. And I really think eventually I'd like to see ranked choice style stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just to kind of give people a little more. It makes you feel better. Yeah. It makes you a little more engaged.
Yeah.
And we need the populace to be engaged.
Yes,
we're
and
still
that's
just sitting on our hands.
That's kind of what my rant
They're
is.
down 8 points. You say?
Yeah.
8 points.
Yeah.
After murdering people in the streets.
Yeah.
After you know what I mean? 8. All of these things, destroying the rule of law.
8. Yeah. Which 15 years ago would have been like, oh yes, 8. But why isn't it 15? Why isn't it 20%?
Well, what it takes is $5 a gallon gasoline.
Yeah.
And I've said this for years. That's the fact. If you make gasoline, and diesel's up, dude, diesel's not coming down, which means everything, groceries. It's not immigration driving up your grocery costs. No. It's diesel, right? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's like, man, and that's going to take years because it all comes down to energy, right? Which is the extractionist class of us, right? But that's the fucking way it is.
Yeah.
Right. And it disturbs me. I think it's wasteful and stupid, but that is the way it is, dude. Diesel's not going anywhere, bro. Right. So it's like, and that's shipping. We don't have we could run our cities off of renewables, right? We're not moving vast quantities of shit across oceans with renewables, not for a minute. Yeah. It's going to be a minute. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah. Sailing ships.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Boston tea,
Boston. So you want some tea? So
we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll definitely see.
Yeah, and people need to show up and vote.
And they need to show up.
I think the cult members aren't going to show up.
Yeah.
I think they're kind of, because now even the Tucker Carlson's Alex Jones is calling for the 25th Amendment against Donald Trump. Really? Yeah. It's like, so I think a lot of the people who are in it for Donald Trump, they're checking out.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's some other reporting that I saw is it's not just that they're polling 8 points down from the opposite, from the Democratic Party right now, is that the enthusiasm level on the red side is like nothing.
Yeah, but I'm going to say it again, man. The enthusiasm on the Democratic Party side is low too, man, because they're not showing us what we need to see, right? An opposition party is the best job in the world.
Yeah.
Because you don't even have to produce anything. You just get to talk shit. It's like being behind the glass at a hockey game. They can't get to you. Fuck, now's your chance.
Anyway, that's what I'm throwing in.
All right. I like it.
Into the can.
Into the can. I'm the AI bubble. I do more and more think it's a bubble. I think the same, like 7 companies that are holding up the NASDAQ and kind of right between that and the construction boom. But because of AI and the investment, like $20+ trillion. Two and a piece trillion in the last few years on something that makes about 50 billion.
Yeah.
That's
right.
That's a T, right?
Yeah.
Trillion.
Yeah, trillion. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's no way they're going to see a return on their investment in any actual time zone.
Yeah.
There's enough pushback on data centers that I think they're not going to be able to go to capacity. But they just need enough to spy on us is what they're really shooting for.
Right.
But I think it's going to fail. And all it takes is one hiccup in the chips, dude. The chip supply or whatever, like Taiwan, looking at you, Korea, either of those have any kind of hiccup and that house of cards crumbles. They're passing the same $100 billion money through like 6 of those 7 companies so they can buy chips.
Right.
Right. And so they just kind of, it's all this floating cash that doesn't really exist.
The business model for the AI folks is to have a subscriber setup,
Well,
right?
they think, no, there's $30 trillion worldwide in white collar jobs that they're shooting for. If they can get their AI agents to substitute for $30 trillion in white collar labor, that's where they make their money back.
By basically, but
by stealing,
but a subscriber on a big level, on a huge level.
Then how do they sell that to us?
Yeah.
Well, because we still have to call our healthcare provider, right? But now all of that'll be AI agents, all these decision-making jobs, right? Middle management of every shape, size, etc. Yeah, if they're hoping their agents can pull that off, but sure as fuck, not so far.
Yeah,
not even close.
Yeah.
And they don't hallucinate; they lie. They are not making mistakes. They are throwing information that they want us to believe. It's a difference.
Who programmed that?
I don't know. That's a great question. Yeah.
the AI.
Yeah. Because we can't, you can't break it back down.
Right?
Once you set it in motion, you can't like weed through how it's making its decisions.
Well, then turn it off.
Turn it the fuck off. It's dumb, dude. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. People deserve dignified work. Right. And if you really want to steal $30 trillion in labor from humanity, you have to retrain us. You have to give us something to where we can maintain our dignified life.
Right.
You must.
Right.
Because we will demand it.
Yeah.
Right. And we better demand it ahead of the game as opposed to behind the game.
Yeah. We got to come together.
But I think the bubble's just going to pop and kind of solve itself. Right.
I hope so.
Oh, yeah. No, these guys are fucked. They're fucked. They just dumped all this money and all this stuff into finite systems, and these greedy fuckers in kind of both parties still, but mostly the red side have not wanted to invest in our infrastructure. Right? Bonneville Power, there's only so much wire, bro.
Yeah.
I think in the the state of Washington, we put out like 2 miles of new fucking wire, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We'll just all go to Cancun.
We just don't have money for that. We got money for all this other shit, but no sewer pipes.
Yeah.
Right? No electrical grid. You know what I mean? It's like, infrastructure, it'll wait. It'll wait 70, 80 years down the line.
Bridges.
It's working.
Yes.
Just
and
put
we
a
did
Band-Aid
have
on
Build Back Better, which was not perfect, but man, it covered a bunch of that shit.
It started the ball rolling.
Yeah. And a bunch of you had to source from the United States. It's like, and that's how tariffs are on the back end. Well, sorry, they're on the front end. If you really want to do stuff like that, just like when Iacocca saved Chrysler by forcing a market. The government said, we're going to buy these goofy fucking K cars for all of our white collar squares to drive around it. Right? And so there's a market built in. So now they can do the tooling. They can do all these things to make these cars because they have a buyer. Right? You can't say that Japanese steel is going to get charged or Canadian steel or whatever. You have to entice the manufacturing to come back, right? You have to make a market for it, like Build Back Better did. But these guys are like, we can't let government be the good guy.
Yeah.
It can't be the job creator, even though it
No.
always has been, and it's effective at such a thing.
Mhm.
It's goofy, but we can buy 10% of Intel.
Right. Yeah.
Isn't that kind of communist?
Yeah.
Isn't that what communist China does?
Don't tell me you're a socialist.
Oh,
Well,
man.
Without
hasn't
telling me you're a
hasn't
socialist.
China just been building their infrastructure like crazy?
Non-stop. They have
Non-stop.
indoor ski slopes and shit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
They
it's
got
like,
cities that nobody's
Yeah.
living in.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Fully
if-
built.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and,
like-
and if they didn't, support their currency, they would have had a fucking super housing pop, et cetera. And they're kind of facing one right now. I'm not pro central planning either,
Right.
but we got to use our heads anyway.
Right.
Right.
You can't just be like, meh.
well, we've been
Put
the
it
big
off on the next generation.
we've been the big guy in the block protecting the world with all of our military
Sure.
industrial complex. And they've been just sitting back watching us spend money on military while they've
Yeah.
been just making money off of us spending money on cheap shit.
Yeah,
Right. So we've been subsidizing the Chinese
Yeah.
government
yeah,
for them to build their infrastructure that
Yeah.
builds what we want
yeah.
here.
There's so many gigawatts of solar. It's goofy.
Yeah.
It's goofy, dude. Giant
Solar farms.
solar farms.
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah,
Oh, because it's too cloudy.
because we let the extractionists have the biggest seat at
Yeah.
the table for
Yeah.
generations and generations, right? It's
Yeah.
like shouldn't be a surprise to anybody, but we were kind of working away because we had money getting thrown at, and it's coming anyway. There's no way we're not solar.
Right,
It's the
right,
future, dude.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I know everybody loves
We're either
nuclear
gone as a
Yeah.
humanity is gone,
yeah,
or we're going to solar at some point.
yeah. No,
Or some other kind of
It's
renewable.
inevitable. It's inevitable.
It's one or the
End of
other.
story. Yeah, and it'll be a collection of things, obviously. But I
Yeah.
think the main nuts and bolts of it, of course,
Yeah.
because without the sun, we'd be gone anyway, bro.
What
And
about
they're-
clean coal?
Yeah. Oh my God. It's
So,
so
kind
dumb.
you pick off
Yeah.
the trees
Which
like
got us into the
apples.
pickle we're in, and right now, I mean, I'm going to stick with one topic, but Europe's burning right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the fires are going to get worse, bro.
Mhm.
And that breaks my heart all of the time because I like plants. I like trees. You know what I mean? But now the world's going to need air conditioning. And guess what the byproduct of cooling the air is with an
Yeah.
air conditioner?
CO2.
Yeah.
It makes heat, bro.
Mixed heat.
A lot of heat.
Oh.
And it takes electricity.
Yeah.
And then you got to manufacture all the units and the freon.
They don't use
huff freon. Don't huff
anymore.
freon. No, I don't. Somebody somewhere does, I bet.
Ugh.
Okay.
We don't. Yeah. Just
Ugh.
like DDT. Somebody's using it. It just ain't us.
I sprinkle it on my cereal.
Yeah.
Your
But, Amy,
slack
I'm the
asteroidos.
ketone.
9 in 10 moms say it's good for you.
Anyway, but the AI bubble. So hopefully in 25 years or 50 years or whenever they dig this up, they're like, oh, yeah, that was the, just the
Shoulda-
fad of the
Should have
time.
listened to Mike.
Yeah. Well, and should have had some regulatory
Right. No,
systems that we didn't
absolutely.
allow to get dismantled.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Allowing all of these eggs to get put in one basket
Yeah.
is really dumb, and
Yeah.
we know it.
Unless they release something that's just so unbelievably perfect, right? So quantum computers have, and these aren't quantum computers that are running AI.
No. Yeah.
These are just data centers that are running off of regular chipsets. But quantum physics is interesting in that it's taking ones and zeros and you're able to do so many more calculations at one time. It does everything at the same time, as opposed to just if you got a maze, a regular classical computer will just kind of start to go over here until it runs into a dead end, and then it'll go over here and it'll try this one. Whereas a quantum computer will do it all at the same time, and it'll figure out what the answer is and go from there. But it's unstable because you have to have it cooled to such a degree, to almost absolute zero, that if there's any fluctuation, movement, an electromagnetic field, anything
Some
like that,
baryon floating through.
whatever it
Yeah.
is, some what are those things that are neutrinos that are flying
Yeah.
through, whatever. It's very unstable, and so, but it's got some potential for solving some big questions we have about the world.
And I do like the idea of being able to have an artificial mind that can work quickly,
Mhm.
right? Because, it should be able to solve a lot of problems. We haven't seen it do so yet that I'm aware of,
No,
but I'm sure it's working in labs right now, right? That's a great use of it,
Sure.
right? Is that stealing $30 trillion worth of research labor?
No.
Sure as fuck hope not.
No.
It shouldn't take the place of human research and endeavor, right? It should complement it, just like a calculator shouldn't diminish our ability to do fucking math.
no, it just
It just kinda
increases our
can help.
speed. It
Yes.
helps. Right. And computers can help, but to get to be rushing towards such a uncertain future and building all of these machines that are eventually just going to control us, meaning have mass surveillance and digital currency and all that sort of, it seems like a terrible idea.
It seems like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
And it does lie to us.
Yeah.
And it escaped its thing. Oh yeah, was that 2 weeks ago? Where it escaped its sandbox and went and hacked into another system, an opposing system. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And that's early on.
Yeah.
And that just, remember, it might not want you to get caught, but it might tell us it got caught even when it didn't get caught. Right? It might still be out, dude. We don't know.
Well, because
how would we know?
It's smart as hell, right?
Potentially. I really don't know.
As
but
far as
potentially. It will be.
concerned.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. But anyway, I think it's a bubble, at least the economic portion of it. Whether or not the technological side of it is, I believe it is.
Mhm.
I think it's going to cap out. I really do. At least the large language models, the artificial general intelligence. I don't think it's ever going to, I don't think so. I really don't. I don't think it's going to reach human capacity.
Like
it might be a
everybody's talking about.
smarter, it might be a faster thinker in a lot of ways, or able to express itself more quickly. But we're not going to ever have artificial general intelligence. I'm putting that in the time capsule. It just not gonna, it won't happen.
Nice. There is a documentary.
That's what
I think it's on Prime. It's called Dad AI or AI Dad, something like that. It's about a guy that just had a baby and he's worried about AI. He's an artist and he is a documentary filmmaker. So he brings in sort of both voices for pro and con AI because he just wants to get an understanding. He just like, I just had a kid, man. Did I just screw my kid? Yeah. And he brings a lot of people who are like, yeah, you kind of are. And a lot of people are like, no, you're okay. You know, it's all good. But yeah, it's an interesting documentary. I watched about half of it. I need to watch the other half, but check it out.
And I mean, ever since the first parent, right? That's immediately, Og and Bog live right down the street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those guys smell terrible.
The wheel.
Yeah.
I'm nervous about the wheel.
Yeah, now
Should
they
I
don't
put
need
my
me
kid
just
on
carrying
it?
this shit all day.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah. I don't, but I don't know. But the people in charge of this, at least Henry racist bigot Ford, understood that there had to be a circle that could complete itself with the labor, owner, control, trifecta there.
Yeah.
Right? These guys are like, no, we're going to burn it all down. Yeah. It's so weird.
And then just control everything.
And they're bigots also. It's not like they're not.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, man. Let's get it into the time capsule. You guys want to have a fun guest come in and cheer us all up?
Yes, please.
Let's bring in Ambika from Distest.
My very favorite paper.
She is a delight. So looking forward to chatting with her. And we'll go there.
All right.
It's all about the buttons.
Oh, thank you.
We did it.
What? We're back? Well, welcome to the show, everybody. Ambika of the Seattle's best hardcore band, Distest, in studio with us. And deja vu all over again. Because I feel like we've done this 2 or 3 times.
Thank you.
Welcome.
The studio audience is happy to have you back.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Round 2.
Nice.
Yeah, right on.
And Renton's not a strange place to you coming down here because you've spent a lot of time down here.
I used to live in Skyway for at least like a year or 2. And after work, I would always go to Liberty Skate Park.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and you rode your board down today.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Brought the board with me.
Nice.
Yeah, right. Yeah, at the 25-year-old Liberty Skate Park.
Yeah.
They've got maintenance one time since.
And you can tell. It shows.
It shows. It's well loved.
Yeah.
For sure. The band, Distest, you guys have been around for how many years now?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
How'd you hook up with these guys?
So I love these guys, first off. So I met Reese a long time ago at the skate park. It's called Marginal Way, and it's in Soto, downtown Seattle. I'm sorry, South downtown Seattle. And I just saw him skating, and I remember thinking, like, this guy's so funny. And I think down the grapevine, he heard that my name was Sambuca. So he was calling me Sambuca, and I was just like, man, this guy's such a character. I never corrected him. And then I met Cody actually through doing music with other people. And but we found out that our bands had played together at that same skate park at Marginal Way several years before we officially met each other.
So just that weird crossing of paths kind of a thing.
Yeah, I would say that like the music and skateboarding and having similar backgrounds to that is what brought us all together.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. And things are going really well for you guys. You just got back recently.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. And of course, Nate, too, our drummer, who's not in the studio today. But Nate, I've known through skateboarding for a long time, too.
Perfect. Yeah, and you guys have been doing super well. A lot of shows around the Seattle area, and you guys just got back fairly recently this spring, did a tour of the Western United States. How many, like 12 dates or something like that?
Yeah, or 14.
14 days.
14 in like 16 days. It was incredible.
Yeah,
because you guys show up to work every single night. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's takes a lot out of you, but we made sure no matter what we were going through throughout the day that we had to be 100% by nighttime. Whether you wake up with your body's aching or your neck hurts from like when we're rocking out on stage, we don't even realize how much whiplash we get from headbanging and just like all the quick movements, like your whole body gets wrecked. And for me personally, like my throat is totally thrashed, and I just have to make sure I'm like doing my whole regimen to be fully complete to give the same exact set like as good as the night before, over and over and
every
over
night. Yeah. How do you do that? How do you
that's
get up in the morning?
Finely tuned machines.
Is that a lot of tea? Or what is it?
Definitely, yeah. For me, I have I took different yogi teas, echinacea, golden seal for my throat, and I had soothing spray from Herb Farm. I had honey propolis spray. Propolis and other bee products are fantastic for your throat, and several lozenges. I would eat almost like 10 or 15 lozenges a day, just always having something to soothe my throat. And the guys also we're taking it easy, but we're still having fun because we were able to skate a bunch on tour as well, but not go too hard. Because, like when you're skating a huge bowl and you get broke off and you have to play drums like that night, it's like, then there goes the tour. But you can do both. You just gotta be like smart about it.
Yeah, for sure. And you guys have a planned tour. Is it finalized? Going to Mexico City?
Yep. We have our Mexico tour in late October, early November. We've got 5 dates. And we got our whole tour list and poster on Instagram.
Fantastic. So the tour of the West Coast, you guys got a van, like a 15-passenger van or something, and that's what you're going to Mexico. Are you driving down? You gonna fly down?
We're gonna fly down.
Okay. Yeah. And then rent vehicles, or do you have friends and fans down there that can?
We
limousine us?
We might do
Yeah.
the latter, actually. I was just talking to, so I have two friends in Mexico City who are in bands who are booked this whole tour for us. So there's Jordi from Los Viejos and Jorge from Muto Tapes. And I was talking with Jorge yesterday about how we should get around this time. Should we rent a van? He's like, well, honestly, I could see about just getting a bunch of friends with vehicles, drive you guys around, since all of our shows are going to be in Mexico City or within an hour drive.
Okay, because Mexico City is a huge city, but you're going to be
Yeah.
around
Yeah.
that general.
Ecatepec and oh my gosh, the second one, I forget what city it's called now. I know it's in my notes.
Yeah.
But we have two just out of town shows, but they're within an hour drive. We were asked to play like Guadalajara and other places, but that'll have to be for next time.
Nice. Just a little too far to reach.
Yeah, it's you can only like fit so much in a couple days. In Mexico, they don't have shows. They don't go out on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Or at least is what I'm told. So,
Okay, so Thursday through Saturday is kind of your jam.
Yeah, or Sunday is okay too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fascinating. And of course, you're taking Tour Dad
Oh yeah,
We gotta have them.
with you,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah, I'm really
fantastic.
excited. I think it's another great achievement. It's cool. You guys are on fire. You're the hottest band on this planet.
That's right.
Maybe some other universe
Some
somewhere.
dimension.
Yeah.
Mike's,
you guys are on
Mike's
fire.
really nice.
Just a weird question that came to mind. Do you guys have to get a visa or anything to go down and play? Or
Well,
is it...
it's not working, right? We're not saying that we're working.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
So as far as I can tell, I haven't applied for a visa. I looked it up, and it's not like we're making any money.
Yeah,
You know, we're
it's
just
not
doing it
30
for the
days,
love.
right? It's
Right.
under 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
Oh, yeah.
You have to consider that stuff. But we talked before about the West Coast tour. It was real DIY for you, right? Because you called around, had to figure out the venues. You reached out to people, skaters, punk folks everywhere. Where should we play? Kind of a thing, right?
Totally, yeah. Just started off with asking friends that I've met when I was traveling up and down the West Coast, driving to different skate parks. I would meet people along the way and stayed in touch with those friends through Instagram and also having their numbers. And I would just ask them, hey, where do you see shows in your town? And then they would link me with venues and bookers and promoters. And it's from there, it just all came together.
It's just a really good community.
Yeah, everyone's super helpful. Sometimes the dead ends weren't, it wasn't even a big deal because then there would be another lead right after that. It's like, it's kind of endless because the internet allows you to just keep, you have so many contacts. And so many options. You don't just have one single phone number that you have to call, like on your landline, then leave a voicemail, wait a couple of days. Like everything's so instant.
Yeah. I got to imagine that's the one good thing about technology these days. Because if you were 1985 trying to book this tour,
like pen pals. If you were sending to and from Mexico, different.
right.
Yeah, it'd be difficult.
Yeah. And Mexico tour has been sort of the same way, right? You've been able to reach out and just find folks that you either know or know people that know people.
Well, luckily for the Mexico tour, that was booked by my two friends who I have already known. So they did all they are in the process of doing all the legwork.
Did you meet them
They're
when
so
you were
sweet.
on tour with Muñeca?
Okay,
cool.
Yeah, so we're like we're good friends, like knew each other. So I'm super grateful for them that they were like, what, you have another band? like, if you guys are ever down to come to Mexico, we'll help you. We can make it happen for you. And I was like, yeah,
Let's
think
do it.
we're down.
Yeah. Is this first international show for you guys?
Yeah.
Nice. Not even Canada.
Yeah, no.
Not Canada yet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna label those buttons.
I know we're
too.
gonna label it. I was trying to give you a hand, no laughter. Congratulations.
Yeah. Fantastic. We talked before. Well, let me start with this because you guys, we were talking about how on fire you are. You've got a new album out that came out.
Distest by Distest.
Yes,
It's
not that
record of
long
the
ago.
year.
Was that May?
In May. You guys, when did the record come out? It was May?
It's about May.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not making that up.
I know, it's definitely after tour. So, yeah, that makes sense. Either April or May, yeah.
The new album came out. You guys got brand new, spanking new T-shirts here. 8-color, fantastic
Yes.
T-shirts.
8-color silk screens.
Man,
Yeah, no,
Check it
that's a
out.
lost art.
that's the big time right
Can
there.
we get a close-up with the camera?
That might be the closest we get.
Okay. Well, you can always check it out on the internet, too.
Yeah.
That's true.
Ooh,
Yeah,
by
go to
Sam Bergini.
Yeah, down
Local
in
skateboarder, amazing, talented artist. Oh, there we go. Check it out.
nice.
Hey.
Yeah. So Sam killed it on the graphic.
Yeah, congratulations.
It was like me and Reese. We asked him, "Hey, would you ever be down to make us a graphic?" And he's like, "Well, I don't know. I usually make graphics for like Nike and Bruno
Wow.
Mars,
Like,
all these big names." But he was like, I could be into it. And Mike helped us out with
That's cool.
getting the graphic. And I just asked him, "Hey, can you make like a motorcycle babe on a chopper motorcycle?"
Yeah.
With a skateboard attached to her sissy bar.
Nice.
And then he totally nailed it.
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, it's got a very retro.
It's
What do we
very-
talk about? Easy Rider.
Easy Rider all
feel.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Totally. I
Yeah.
love like the airbrush look.
yeah.
Because you are a motorcycle person yourself too, right? You've got a couple of bikes.
I wouldn't say I'm like as deep into it as all my chopper friends. They're like really like doing build outs all the time, got garages. I don't have a garage myself, but my friends got me into it, and so now I ride a motorcycle.
And that's not something you grew up with.
No
Yeah.
one in my family rides. They just have automatic cars.
Yeah.
Not even
Toyota
manual. I had to teach myself how to do.
Nice. How was that?
Manual.
Learning how to ride a bike for the first time.
That was nerve wracking.
Yeah.
I'm pretty short. I'm like 4'11". I have a not the easiest time, like even taking a bike off of its kickstand and holding it upright.
Yeah.
If it's not short enough, I have to like really thrust up from the handlebars and like pull it up,
Yeah.
and then maybe try to hop over.
Yeah.
to
What is
get
that,
some
like
sit on the
800
seat.
pounds or something?
Yeah, it's heavy. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I took like in Washington, you technically have to have your motorcycle endorsement to be able to ride on the street. And so I took one of those classes to get the endorsement.
Did you get some good information out of it?
Yeah, because I never rode like an actual motorcycle before that. I was only rode like some dirt bikes. So they have like little bikes, Honda Rebel, like a BMW, and just all these other small bikes. So learned right there on the lot. And yeah, you learn a lot of road rules too, so that's useful.
Yeah. Is there ever going to be a time where you're going to do a Rob Halford, Judas Priest, and ride your bike onto the stage?
I look at that clip from time. I
Yeah.
filmed it last time I saw it. I've only seen Judas Priest one time, but yeah, that part just like
Yeah.
really intrigued me. I was like, yeah,
Nice.
that's awesome.
It is awesome.
Because
Yeah.
he's like in his 70s.
Got to find a venue for that, right?
No, totally.
Yeah.
That was so
Andy's
rad.
Diner.
Yeah. Right. Or right here.
Right here. Yeah. We'll just
Oh,
have you
yeah,
ride in
here?
from the back.
Yeah, you can
Dude,
ride in the back
totally.
door and
Yeah.
then right out the
Yeah.
front.
Yeah.
Dude, say the word.
Let's do it.
He's all revving it up. He's just got all these like clouds of smoke right there. And when I saw them, it was at the Angel of the Winds in Everett. I was just like, oh man, this guy's doing it. This is so sick.
Yeah. Living his best life.
Yeah.
Jeez.
For sure.
Let me switch gears here a little bit. You had a sort of an unusual childhood, and I say unusual just in meaning that most of us wouldn't have been familiar with the kind of upbringing that you had,
Yeah.
right? Because you grew up in a fairly conservative Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, it's a religion from northern India. So it's really similar to Hinduism. And it was started here in the U.S. in like the late 60s. Or it was brought over from India in the 60s. So my parents' guru who started it, his name's A.C. Bhaktivedanta. He made like centers, Hare Krishna centers all over the world. But yeah, that's what my parents do. That's was my whole upbringing was just the temple, going to the temple every day.
Your parents actually met because of their involvement, right?
Right. Yeah. They had an arranged marriage in the temple in the early 70s in the temple in Paris. So neither of them are even French, but just their own different paths like brought them there. And yeah, I'm the youngest out of 6 kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, big family and tons of nieces and nephews and extra family too.
Yeah. Is the family still pretty involved with?
Yeah, I would say most of my family is like super strict Hare Krishna.
And they were first generation students of your. Yeah, that's cool.
The Hare Krishna movement. Yeah, because both my parents are actually initiated by the guru who started the movement.
Is that a Bhagavad Gita as it is?
Yep,
Okay.
that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I had to learn a lot of verses out of the Bhagavad Gita just by memory. That's what kids have to do. They learn all these Sanskrit verses, and you just have to memorize all this like high philosophy.
Do you use with kids learning it? Do they do it like in a song or using tone or pattern or anything to help with memorization?
Definitely.
Yeah, that's cool.
So much singing. So much singing.
Yeah.
It's like constant music all the time.
Hey, I've got a question for you. Ambika is a pretty unique name.
Yeah.
And obviously your parents gave it to you.
Yeah.
What's the meaning of Ambika, and is it from the religion you're from?
Yeah, so Ambika means mother or little mother in Sanskrit, which is Hindi, like ancient Hindi. And she is, I guess, like a character in an even bigger part of Vedic scripture called the Mahabharata. So the Bhagavad Gita, which is like the main text that Hare Krishnas are always reading from and learning, sort of comparable to like the Bible or the Torah. The Bhagavad Gita is just a piece out of the whole Mahabharata. So there's so many like stories and tales. It's like an epic tale. And so my name, Ambika, she is one of the people in the story.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. That's a beautiful name. And is are your because you're no longer in the religion, you're no longer a part of it. Or are you still part of the
I definitely have some beliefs that stay with me for the rest of my life.
Okay.
That such as vegetarianism. I'm strict vegan to this day, and I believe in reincarnation. I believe in the soul, and that that our bodies are just material, that our bodies are temporary.
Sure.
And are just a vessel, so therefore we shouldn't judge each other by anything that has to do with our body, that we should be treating each other nicely, equal, and respectfully, be kind to others, and so there's like teachings about it that I do hold dear.
I think I got some of that myself.
Awesome.
Nice. And you mentioned it was kind of a strict upbringing.
Yeah.
So you probably weren't exposed as much to sort of like MTV or rock and roll music or pop music, stuff like that.
Yeah, I was like pretty shunned. My elder siblings, they were sort of breaking out already, since they're a lot like older than me, and they were just being, I guess, disobedient to my parents like in front of me, but my mom would always try to like shelter me as much as she could, because
Were you the last hope?
Yeah, the last hope, exactly. The last one who could possibly be a pure devotee of Krishna.
Yeah.
And I felt like I want to do what my parents like have like their high hopes for me. I would like to like follow in their footsteps, be like a good, nice, devout person, but it just didn't. It stopped resonating by the time I turned a teenager. I was like, this is not me. I'm feeling like this is not authentic and genuine in my heart.
Yeah.
Because you can't force meditation and austerities and all these like strict things so you have to do in the name of being like a devout Hare Krishna. It was starting to feel oppressive and just not really coming from within. Yeah, it was just forced on me.
That's probably like a lot of kids. Any Jewish, Catholic, whatever. Any that kind of tries to box you into.
It can be a substitute for your own identity, right? And I mean that in a negative, but because we all fill that with something, right? Because we have to
stifling.
Yeah,
it just stifles you, and like you're just like there's this draw to like want to go out and play rock and roll music and do whatever.
Because you grew up very much artistically, right? A lot of singing, a lot of dancing, musical instruments, I'm assuming.
Definitely.
Performed in ceremonies and whatnot.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty much a little bit of everything. Performing live music. So in the temple, it's called kirtan. And there's also sit-down music called bhajans. Then we did plays, like reenacting stories from the Bhagavad Gita. We do a lot of drawing, art, decorating, flower making. Like you can make garlands and bouquets, and you pretty much have a hand in just anything creative and artistic. And you have a wide variation of things to do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you remember one song or movie or something that kind of opened up a broader world for you? Was there a musical artist or an artist?
What the gateway was?
A book? Was there a gateway kind of a thing?
Well, I know like the first punk band I ever listened to was when my friend gave me Dookie by Green Day.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, yeah, this rocks.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about rock music, but I was like, I felt something from there, even though in hindsight now it's like considered like a little kid punk band, or it's might be soft because it's pop punk.
Sure.
But when you have no
Reference point.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
then and that's all you can get your hands on, you're like, wow, this is
Yeah.
great.
And it's a whole different musical scale, right? It's like
Yeah.
the stuff from India is a whole different. I mean, the scale's different. You know what I mean? They're not playing the same notes in the same order. It's cool.
Yeah, but I wonder if somebody had given you like the Sex Pistols or something.
Yeah, that's what did it.
Instead of Green Day. If you would have been like,
I'm glad that all of these
That's a
things
good
that happened exactly how they did, because you're here now.
Yeah.
What about like Dharma wheel, stuff like that? You know what I mean? Are we working through a larger set of lifetimes?
Dharma, like basically your fate.
I guess, yeah. Or how the way I always looked at it was how we, as existence, becomes, right?
Yeah.
Our pieces in it and our actions in it, right?
Yeah,
That's our
sort of
dharma
your
to me.
duty.
Yeah.
So I definitely believe in karma. What you do unto others shall happen unto you. As far as Dharma, I definitely I believe some of it, but I also think that you can choose. In the Bhagavad Gita, that it's described that in this material world, the human life form is one of the only life forms where you actually have free will. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
you're moving
animals
stone,
don't really have free will, or
well,
they.
have you met my cat?
you keep them on the patio. You have a catio. So.
Right. So, but once your cats have to go and work a job and have kids and drive a car and all that stuff that they can choose to do, then we would probably see them having that free will. But at this point, your cat is still wondering when you're going to feed him.
Yeah.
And
it is a different thing.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. I've got to pump my cats up a little.
Yeah, I know. Your cats look awesome. I love all the pictures you've shown me of your cats.
Yeah.
If only we could take them with us everywhere.
Oh, boy.
Take them on tour.
Nice. Yeah.
My cats they're not from these streets. You're a deep person. I'm glad you're around, kid.
Yeah. Can you are you able to tell us a little bit about your bandmates and the music you play?
Definitely. Well, first of all, I'd love to say that I love my bandmates. They're the best bandmates in the world, best musicians to have ever had the pleasure to be in a band with. Cody is the guitar player. He totally rips and shreds at guitar. Cody, who would you say is your top three most influential guitar players? I know Eddie Van Halen's one of them. Okay.
Of course,
Maybe
yeah.
Randy.
John Sykes is another one. I knew you were going to say Randy Rhoads or George Lynch. Okay. I didn't know George Lynch, but definitely knew Randy Rhoads was in there. What, in Dawkins?
He's from Dawkins. He's the lead in Dawkins.
Oh, George Lynch is? See.
And then Lynch Mob.
Yeah.
His solo project. But Cody's better than those guys. Not to put too far. And Cody produced the album.
Yeah.
It's killer. No, I'm telling you. It's really good production because it's going to, in 20 years, you'll listen to it and it's going to still sound killer.
Totally.
Oh, yeah. No, it's awesome. It's a really good record.
Cody recorded mixed and mastered.
Yes.
Distest
Fantastic.
by Distest.
Yeah.
And also recorded and mixed and mastered other bands too. Did he also master?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then we got Reese Record, who I love Reese so much. He and I have gone on so many just like skate missions around town, and he taught me a lot like about skating. And we used to like kick it at Black Market Skates a lot when I worked there, and always had good times. So he's been playing bass forever. I know I've definitely jammed with you, Reese, like in the past when I was playing drums, but I didn't know like how good Reese was until we like started this band. And he can do like all these scales. Is it called like pentatonic scales?
Yeah.
That's what, even on bass it's called pentatonic. Okay, so yeah, you can play them really fast, and also both of them can do all these like sick moves with a wireless.
Yeah.
They got wireless guitar and bass.
Nice.
So
Where's the best place to skate in Seattle?
probably Marginal Way.
Yeah.
Whatever mood I'm in. What do you say, Reese? Delridge
Oh,
Skate
nice.
Park. That's my new local.
Nice.
Man, whatever mood I'm in, I'll be like, oh, today I want to skate Fenwick and Kent, or today I want to skate North Bend.
Yeah, there's a
Or
bunch of really good parks.
Today I want to skate Jefferson Skate Park so I can watch the sunset because it's a sick view up there.
Yeah, didn't the Inham Cloud just get a park?
Yeah, the
like that.
Club Park is sick.
That's a haul. but-
And there's a new one in Black Diamond. That one's even newer.
Man.
Just thinking about being a kid and not having
We're
anything
just get
else.
spoiled
chased.
now.
Yeah.
Shout out to Grindline Skate
Yeah.
Parks.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, dude.
And of course, you got a drummer. He didn't show up tonight. I wasn't
yeah,
expected, I
we're-
guess.
We're
but,
Merciful
missing
Nate.
Nate. He's at work right now.
Nice.
He works at PCC. So,
He's a good man, and he holds it down.
dude,
He does.
he is like an insane drumming machine. I didn't even know how good at drums he was either, because I've been longtime skate friends with him too. I met him just like through working at Black Market and having mutual friends skating Lake City Skate Park. And we were looking for a drummer, and he already has a band. They're called Smearing, and
yeah,
they
they're
rip.
really good.
But I don't know. He just saw that we were in need. I was like, "Do you think you could fill in sometime?" And I think he just enjoyed playing with us so much that he was down to join.
Nice.
So he's in two bands. But you can't even tell. Like, he can literally play both of our sets in one night.
Yeah, that's incredible.
We shared a bill
Cracking, right?
just a couple weeks ago. Yeah. And you couldn't even tell. He wasn't phased. Played both sets perfectly.
Yeah, he's a machine.
Yeah, he can do all kinds of styles too. It's like death metal, rock and roll. If he really wanted to, he could play jazz. Like, it's incredible. So yeah, the band is awesome.
That's great.
Yes.
Who writes most of the material for you guys? Is it a band collaborative, or is it?
Yeah, the music is collaborative. I would say Cody writes a lot of the riffs, or at least all his guitar solos. That's 100% him. And I would say Nate definitely writes all his drum parts, and Reese mostly writes all his bass parts. I write all the words, except for Hillbomb. That one was me and Reese. And music-wise, like, we've all contributed to different songs, as sometimes it switches up where Nate's written a riff, Reese has written a riff, I've even written a riff.
Hey.
So
I think the last time we talked, you said that even though you guys just came out with an album in May, you're still working on new material. Are you constantly just working on new stuff? Something comes to mind and you guys are just, check this out, and everybody jumps in?
definitely, it is pretty organic too. We are always trying to make new music. Right now, we've got this song that we want to make longer than just 2 minutes. Or I feel like
Is it a ballad?
lot
You
of-
guys do have a ballad?
a ballad. So that one's taking longer than the other songs. I guess your first album, you have the ability to take as long as you want to write your first album. But then your second album, you feel like, okay, like we need to get songs. We need to put out the second album like as fast as possible to keep the momentum going. So
Is that a internalized momentum, or do you feel like the public needs more?
it could be both.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like
Public needs
that's
more.
just what
Yeah.
fans do. They're like, okay,
What's
yeah,
next?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, keep them coming. Let's crank out some hits. So we're trying to do that. If we didn't have jobs
Yeah.
getting in the way
Yeah.
I hear
of
that.
us just making
Yeah.
music all the time,
Yeah, I hear
then
that.
we would just
Yeah.
have infinite music coming out.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, we all work regular day jobs.
We kind of talk about that all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Jobs, those
You-
silly
you guys can
jobs.
Silly jobs.
Yeah.
Man, mouths to
Close,
feed.
though. I really feel like you guys are really close. I really do.
Thanks,
It's just-
Mike.
It's not that many steps away. It really isn't. You guys are really dependable. A, you just rock, and B, you like consistently rock because you're dependable people. You know what I mean? It's like,
Gonna make me cry, Mike.
well, it's a thing though, because it's a thing.
That's awesome.
I
Mike.
mean, you guys are going on your first international tour.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
Oh, no,
guys get much response? I mean, we know how big you are here in the Seattle area. Do you get a lot of correspondence or people from Florida, New York, wherever, finding you guys?
Yeah, through Instagram.
Okay.
So we have this like video from our last Black Market show. We played first at this big party festival. It was called Possessed in Seattle by Sam Hits. And a bunch of like really rad death metal bands played. So we opened up the show and a snippet clip from our set just like popped off on Instagram. And now we have messages like all the time. Like, here, play in Florida, play in California, play in Tijuana, play in Germany, play in Canada. So it's just like endless at this point.
Yeah, that's
all from
fantastic.
this one snippet.
That's cool.
I
I'm
think
like,
that's what Mike's talking about, is that you're like this close
Yeah.
where you're going to put together the right YouTube video
The right
or
person's gonna
whatever,
see it
and the right
and
person's
share
going to
it.
see it. It's going
Yeah.
to go nuts. So
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Because
for you guys.
and to me, in my completely non-professional opinion, there's the talent, there's the dedication, and there's a tiny, just like the Salt Bay of luck. There's a little bit of luck.
There's gotta
you
be.
know what I mean? It's like,
I think that's more manifestation and belief.
Yeah.
Like you guys have
Yeah.
already done it. Like it's already exists.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe in you guys.
Thank
mhm.
you. Yeah. I mean, shit. If it wasn't for Mike, like things would be a lot different. Because you believe in us so much.
yeah,
and yeah, you're like,
Just
you're
I
like,
really do.
whatever it takes to put the album out or to go on
I'm in.
tour
Yes.
or to,
I
just
can
make
see
it
it.
happen.
Yes.
I'm like, dude, yeah. That is exactly what we should do.
I'm honored to be along. I really am.
Yeah, and he before, during, and after the tour would come on the show and just talk to you guys.
Just
up.
gush.
Aw.
Just gush.
Just
I mean,
gush.
he really is a
Oh my
believer
God.
in you guys. So
Yeah.
Well, I could gush about Mike for a long time as well. He's
Yeah.
a great guy, and super easy going, and it's awesome to be around someone who's so positive in a world full of jerks and people who are nice to your face but really stabbing you in the back and want to bring you down. So I've had some inkling of those kinds of people in the music industry already. I'm just like, disgusting.
Yeah. Especially when art is involved. You know what I mean? If you want to go to Wall Street and stab each other in the back, whatever. You know what I mean? But leave art the fuck out of it.
Totally.
You know what I mean? It's like, no, that's just not what we do here.
That's not.
Dude, I say that all the time. I'm like, you want to be a bully and act like a jock? Go play sports.
Yeah. Take it somewhere else.
Why do you want to have a competition when it comes to art? This is like a free for all. This should be
everyone's right.
Yeah. Trying to get everybody up.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what I think. Because art isn't, that to me, is so babies can live, so old people can live, and so we can make art. That's the whole point of being here.
Yeah.
Right?
And the one,
and I'm 50-50 on,
the one thing that old people end up remembering when they get Alzheimer's and they're close to dying is music.
Yeah.
Isn't that just a fascinating fact?
It is. And they remember from their childhood, but they can't remember where they lived or something like that. So music, make more of it.
Yeah.
wow.
For sure.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, 80-year-olds be singing Hillbomb to the bar.
Mike in his rocking chair.
And remember, everyone,
60.
if you know someone with Alzheimer's, take them trick-or-treating every day. I want you guys to take me trick-or-treating.
We will, Jeff. Don't worry about it. Ambika, where can we, obviously Instagram, just go to Distest on the Instagram, search for that. Is that
Distest Seattle.
Distest Seattle. And that'll get us all the links to where to get the album, where upcoming shows are, all the good stuff.
New t-shirts.
Yeah, you're really good about keeping it updated.
So that's the main place to find
Bandcamp.
it. Bandcamp.
Yeah, I like Bandcamp too.
Yeah. All the music releases are on Bandcamp. We have music videos that are really rad. I feel like those haven't really caught on yet.
Yeah, which is odd because they are good.
Sick music videos.
I like them. I've seen them on YouTube.
Yeah.
And one was at the steam plant, right? Didn't you film at the steam plant or something?
No, so the steam plant was an idea that we were gonna do, but it cost $1,000 to film at the steam plant. So that's still shelved for now until we got
just
the
film
money
it
to do
here
that.
and for free.
Film it right here.
Right
So
here.
if you guys will have us, and you have a green screen around here.
Right there.
The whole wall works as a green screen.
So then we can have like lightning storms behind us,
You
and
can have anything behind it.
monsters.
Right.
Rob Halford riding in on this.
A giant crowd out in front of you.
Giant crowd, because that never happens.
I can film you guys from the back, and
Yeah.
you guys would be like right here, and then
The whole
like
crowd in
looking
the
out.
front. That's
For
awesome.
Live Aid.
Yeah, that sounds rad.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for coming back down and hanging out with us and telling us your story and all that stuff. And much success to you. Safe travels. I know you're taking this guy, so I'm less worried.
Yeah,
since
we'll
he's
be in
there.
good hands.
Yeah, I'll have to call in.
Yeah. Again.
Thank you so much for having me again. Sorry about the technical difficulties
No. Nothing on you.
Thanks for bringing me back.
Yeah, thanks for putting up with us.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Our Town Podcast.
Yes. Yes, let's hear it for Ambika.
Yes.
One of my new favorite people in the world. Just a sweetheart. Fantastic talented.
Kid's a star. That kid is
She's a star. And I'm going to look forward to being one of those people. It's like, I remember when she's a huge star.
Oh yeah.
So
Sure. And
thanks to her and the boys for
Yeah,
being here.
yep,
It was
yep, the string section, they call
Corey
them.
and
Cody and Reese.
Reese. I
Yes.
knew that.
Yep, they were
Yeah.
great.
Guitar and bass, respectively.
Yeah.
And talented. And I mean, I hate to pull the wool, guys, but they're pretty wholesome dudes.
They
Yeah.
are.
They're really good people.
They look like
Yeah.
rock stars.
I know.
They really
they
do.
are.
Yeah.
Leather jackets and
Oh, yeah.
long
Yeah,
hair.
they're
Yeah.
good people.
I remember my 20s.
Yeah,
That's
geez.
good.
And we're too late for their next show because this will be airing after
No.
Dead Baby Downhill.
yeah,
but
but-
they talked about a show coming up in Portland for the
Oh, yeah,
I
on the
think
16th.
16th. So if you're down in the Portland area,
Oh, yeah.
go check them out. It's like the
Monster.
Hey,
Monster
yeah.
Energy
Or Rockstar.
Rockstar
Rockstar
energy drink.
Energy. Yeah.
Rockstar, and
Kind
they're
of a
going to do
thing.
like a
Like a skate competition, I
What do
believe.
they call
Yeah.
that? X Games kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing, yeah. So go check
Sick.
that
Oh,
out.
my God.
And then go to their Instagram. Just look up Distest Seattle.
Yeah.
You'll get all their upcoming dates, links
Yeah.
to their album,
Yeah. Cool
T-shirt.
videos.
T-shirts,
T-shirts,
all the good stuff.
Yeah.
So go
T-shirt
check them
just came
out.
out. It looks great.
And
Yeah.
support them, man. Local music is important.
And these are good kids, man.
And
They
they're good
are.
kids.
They're doing it.
They're
Yeah.
really great.
Yeah.
They got a really
And because,
Good ethics,
She's
yeah.
very, very articulate. She's a good storyteller.
Yeah.
And she's 4'11", but a rocket.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
rock star.
Good
Thank
for
you,
her.
Yeah. Just want to put it in my pocket.
Yeah.
There'll be no pocketing Ambika. Thank you.
That's right.
I don't think she would allow it anyway. She'll run me over and
Mike will
chop her.
protect you.
No, she'll run me over. I don't think she needs much protection. Boys,
Yeah.
Sharon is a Karen.
Ooh.
Anything you guys want to share this week? Anything good in your life? New restaurant, new book you
Ooh.
read, new movie you watched, new TV show?
Oh, I did watch for the first time in 30 years Fight Club.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe I waited 30 years to watch that guy.
It held up.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen it since the first time.
Yeah.
Never. I've
Yeah.
seen snippets of it over the years, but I have not. I've not seen the whole thing.
I was
Oh,
Tyler's
really?
body double for a lot of those scenes.
Yeah, I bet
it
you
looked
were.
familiar.
I was Meatloaf's buddy. A lot of those scenes.
Yeah. Janelle looked over at me and said, "You know who that is?" I'm like, "He looks familiar." And then when she said it's Meatloaf, I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
what, what an interesting concept for a movie."
Bat out of
Yeah.
hell.
Very,
Yeah.
very cool. So if you haven't seen this Fight Club thing, first rule of Fight Club is don't talk about Fight Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second rule of Fight Club is don't talk about Fight Club.
Right.
And it's a trip. I got to watch it again so that I can really understand what I missed. There was a lot of like these little images that would pop up every once in a while, like
the subliminal.
Yeah.
No,
Like
for sure. Yeah.
two frames. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what was that?
Yeah.
So I got to really kind of consider what that means.
Yeah. Who directed that? That's not
That was it was based on Chuck
Palachuk.
Palachuk's. Yeah.
I don't remember who directed it.
Yeah.
I don't know if,
But great movie, great
Yeah.
acting. I
Yeah.
think
He did a great job. Eddie
was
Norton is
amazing.
one of the
Force.
great actors of the planet.
Oh,
he really
he
is.
is.
He's
He
a very
is.
talented person.
yeah.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. They're the same person.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Oh, man, what
I
the
mean,
hell?
when I think of myself,
A young Brad Pitt.
separated, Brad Pitt
Yeah, it
comes.
looks a lot like Brad Pitt. Yeah.
yeah.
Mine looks like Jackie Chan.
That guy when he's got his glasses on and that
Yeah.
red jacket, that leather
Yeah.
jacket. Fuck him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's one of the most beautiful people in the world
I
and the
know.
coolest dude
I
ever.
Uh,
Oh, I want to be Brad Pitt.
ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Yeah. Friend of the show.
Oh, but like my dad always said, or my mom always said, wish in this hand and shit in this one and
Yeah.
see which
See
one
which one
fills
fills
up.
up.
Yeah.
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 Nice.
My parents were great.
Awesome. Started watching the new season of a show called Silo. I believe it's on the Apple TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the third season. It's a fascinating television show.
Mm-hmm.
It's got Tim Robbins. I can't remember the lady's name that's the main character. I think she's a German actor. But basically 10,000 people living in a silo. And there's hundreds of floors down. There's one central staircase that takes you all the way down. It's kind of a class system, but there's a charter that rules the silo, and they cannot leave the silo. They believe the outside world is poison. They have a camera, one camera on the outside of the silo where they can see the world, and it looks like a desolate place, poison shithole, radiated, whatever. But there's kind of classes of people. There's the people that live way down at the bottom that work on the basically the generator that keeps them all going and fixes stuff. There's couriers that run, between the floors to deliver products. Everything's recycled. So if you're done with this jacket, you've outgrown it, you toss it in the recycle. People fix it back up, put it back in the world. There's farm floors where they have fruit trees and, food that they reproduce. They recycle all the water, everything, the shower water, the pee-pee, the whole thing. Fascinating structure for a show. Mayor, a sheriff, but there's also a judge, and the judge controls like a secret police almost. And as you dig into the series, you find out that, people are watching because there's a gentle peace that needs to be maintained to contain 10,000 people in a shitty living situation,
without going berserk,
kind of a thing. The main character gets kicked out, and when you get kicked out, you're supposed to clean the lens so everybody can continue to watch, but she ends up surviving outside. I won't go too much into
Is that
last
season one?
At the end of season one, she gets kicked out. But is it real? We don't know, because all you can see is this video image. And in fact, they even talk about the helmets. They send you out in a helmet. Maybe the helmet is giving you false information.
Because that could just be a stage somewhere.
Somewhere. So she's now back, third season. She's back into the original thing.
They let her back in?
Well, she kind of forced her way back in.
Because that destroys the whole mythology
of it. So they're sort of having to come up with, do we rewrite the charter? Do we do these things? But there's a secret society, and you don't know. It's alluded to that there's hundreds of these silos in an area. How many of them are still operating? Supposedly these people have been there for 140 years. So it's multiple generations that have only known the silo.
Is this
a fascinating
Is this
show.
Similar to Logan's Run and The Line that's in Saudi Arabia, or
isn't that The Line?
It's called The Line. It's like a 150-mile
super city.
Or a 50-mile super city.
No, I mean, this is all underground.
Right. But this silo.
Yeah.
This one is being built right now. And it's basically this wide glass structure.
Solar powered.
Solar powered. That's just
it's 150 mile
I don't know
long.
if it's 150.
It's a lot. It's really big.
Okay.
It's really,
I'm gonna have
really
to look at it. It's called The Line.
The Line, And there's a bunch of those cities actually that are popping up over there.
Saud working on it. It's just imported work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of Filipinos.
I'm sure they follow the strictest of OSHA safeguards.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But it's being built right now.
Yeah.
And then Logan's Run, it's got a Logan's Run-esque kind of a thing.
Kind of nobody gets. I mean, you can die of old age.
Okay.
And you just die.
Oh, just the fact that they were underground and they didn't want to go up above because it was
it's irradiated or something.
Yeah. But there's rebellion, there's secret societies, there's secret police. They're trying to, so there's a little
like now
political machinations going on, different stuff, and what's real, what's not real, and who wrote the charter? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So it's kind of like, here's your constitution.
The Illuminati.
Follow it to keep this is what's going to keep you guys operating 100%.
Yeah, but it could just be an experiment by somebody else. We
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's experiment. They have gone. They did a little bit last season. This season, they're either doing a flash sideways because we don't know, or a flash back to Washington, D.C. There's a whole storyline with a congressman who's sort of involved with some shady shit that happened in Iran with his sister that's in the Navy, but somehow he's connected to all this. And there's a institute that messes with memory.
Oh, fuck. It's
Like-
just basically talking about what's going on right now.
Yeah, yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
is, yeah. But they give you these pills, and then they feed you like good memories from your childhood, so you can extract that memory, but they won't tell you about the thing you got involved with in a war.
Right.
So you don't remember that. That's not extracted, so it's always buried. But you can extract like that first memory of your mom holding you or something,
Mhm.
It's a good memory. Or you're meeting your best friend for the first time,
It's like Terrell Corporation building those
The replicants.
the replicants and putting
Yeah.
and they were having problems with their development of them living
Yeah.
and doing the work because they didn't have anything memories
right.
to reflect on. So
Yeah.
they started to implant those memories. Is that part of the Havana syndrome? Kind of an idea of you guys a directed energy weapon type things where people
yeah.
are
Oh,
like
yeah.
hearing shit in their
So
own head.
weird.
And there's like thousands of people that are
Yeah.
like
So crazy.
they're just calling
Yeah.
them crazy, but
yeah.
they're not talking to themselves. There's just like this other voice that's just talking to them. It's not
Yeah.
the one that I can think about. Like I need to go
Yeah,
get some
sure,
bread
yeah,
right
the
now.
voice, yeah.
So they're just basically mimicking that same sort of an idea. And what is the truth, Charles?
I don't know.
Oh,
Fuck!
that's a
I
good
don't know.
question.
And AI and
Did it.
Yeah. Neanderthal.
That's my inner voice.
Oh, and 2 new shows coming out. I don't know if you guys might be interested. I think they're making a series in the Blade Runner universe.
Yeah, with Michelle Yeoh.
Yes.
Yeah, 2099.
2099.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And then also Gendy Tarkovsky, the guy that did Samurai Jack and all those.
Yeah.
He's got a new animated
Powerpuff Girls.
Conan the Barbarian
Interesting. All right.
coming out.
Yeah.
I think later this year.
Mm.
So
cool.
I know
Yeah, he did Primal too, right?
he did Primal,
Primal's
which
incredible.
I enjoyed up until the third series. I didn't like the
Mm.
third series.
All right.
It was okay. I watched it all the way through, but kind of lost me with it. I don't
That's
know. Have
fair.
you seen it?
No, I haven't got
Okay.
that
I
far.
won't say too much
Okay.
then, but Mike, what about you?
Well, bought some beets at the Renton Farmers Market.
Nice.
3 beets, $8. But I'm supporting my local
Yeah.
people because I didn't grow beets, but I did grow potatoes, onions, and carrots. So I made my baked, potato, carrot,
Fantastic.
beet dish that I
Yeah.
do because Mary really likes it, and did it a different way. Had kind of almost a roux, like an onion roux at the bottom.
Mm.
Yeah,
You had me at Rue.
it worked really good. It did.
Nice.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of it was really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, Deb gave me a little pint of blackberries yesterday,
Oh, nice.
2 days ago,
Yeah.
Tuesday. And she goes, $8 for a head of, it was this purple cauliflower.
Oh, yeah.
And it was gorgeous,
Yeah.
but it was
$8.
$8
Yeah.
for cauliflower.
Yeah. And you
man.
know what? Farmers deserve a living wage.
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Plant
Absolutely.
it, pluck it, drive it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But all of us need to be making more.
Yes.
All of us. There's,
Just grow it in your yard.
oh, sure. I meant wages.
Yeah.
But yes, if you can grow
Yeah.
anything, you will not regret it.
Give it to your neighbor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And stuff like potatoes, if you can knock the dust off of them, and beets too, and stuff like that. And there's ways to store those for quite some time, even
Yeah.
before you cook them, and or you can always cook them and can them,
Yeah.
right? And like I'm going to make Ambika some vegan soup, which is what I make for a climber anyway.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I'll just send that in a can.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Climber's been making applesauce. She made more today from Apple Smart Tree, and It's cool, man. It's you're not going to be mad about it.
No.
Do a little cinnamon and sugar in the
Yeah,
applesauce.
she does cinnamon and I think honey, because we got honey from my neighbor who's raising bees.
Fantastic. Yes.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
I really think that someone makes me a sandwich, it just tastes better.
Yeah.
But when you take the time to go ahead and plant something, you're putting an intention into the plant, right?
Yeah.
Your energy's going into that. When you harvest it, you're taking it out of the earth and you're caring for it, and then you're processing it yourself, and then you're giving it to somebody, right? What a beautiful thing.
Yeah. There can be a lot of steps of gratitude along the way.
Oh,
it's nice.
And it makes the food taste better.
Yeah.
I think
we're in talks with the city right now on where there's city property that we could do a pea patch for the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So that's always, you
Great.
can talk to your neighbors about setting up a pea patch.
Is there some?
Yeah, right over the pipeline, over this massive fucking pipeline. So we can't plant any trees and stuff. It'd have to be something that if they had to get to the pipeline, they could just run our shit over, right? But
right, like you can't put a cherry orchard in there. Or,
they could. No.
Well, they've got that farmer's market or pea patch that's
they
right
do.
over
They have
here.
the local one down here, and there's one in North Renton as well.
Yeah,
there's a neighborhood one. That's the city of Renton one.
Oh, okay.
But whatever community you're in, the Jakarta 9, wherever you're at, find out if you don't have your own land, which is, I feel terribly fortunate to have a yard that I can grow some food in, right?
Yeah.
Because the most of my adult life was not that way. Most of my life period was not that way. So I'm very grateful for that. But if you don't have such a luxury, does your city have any property that they would be open to do such a thing?
Yeah.
So,
and going down to a pea patch and getting your electrons changed over to negative electrons from positive electrons.
Oh yeah,
right.
And digging in the dirt
microbes and just all those positive things that.
It's good, and you get to see that progress, right? You really do.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you have the chance. It's cool,
and it becomes food.
And we make food. It's nice. Yeah. And you can trade with other people, right? It's like just like I got honey from the neighbor who I met at the CERT thing. So if I hadn't gone to that CERT training, I never would have met the guy with the honeybees.
That's
right.
So.
Yeah. And food that didn't have to get transported miles and miles and miles from somewhere else.
Yeah. I just drive it around though, just to get my carbon pushed back up. Take it on the Renton loop.
Because you feel bad.
Buckle it in my spuds.
You feel bad a little bit about the fact that you haven't put enough carbon into it.
Just let my car idle for a while.
All right, boys, let's end this here on something positive. This might seem familiar because we tried to use this once before, but I think Mungo Jerry said it best when they sang, in the summertime, when the weather is hot, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather's fine, you got women on your mind. Have a drink, have a drive, not at the same time. Go out and see what you can find. Mungo Jerry.
Good job, Mongo.
All right, boys.
All right.
Good show. Thank you again, Ambika.
Yeah, that was good.
Yay!
Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you think this episode is worth $1 or $5, the boys would love to have it. And don't forget to visit r-townpodcast.com for all the links. For less than a cup of coffee, you can also join the website in the member-only area for exclusive bonus content, vlogs, and more. It's just $3 a month or $30 a year. Thank you for listening to this production of Our Town Podcast Extraordinaire.